Hello guys, this is Mango speaking. Today, I'm gonna rant about one of the biggest pieces of shit that could ever surface on the internet, or on the planet, for that matter. Yes, this is a speak-only rant, but it's not one of those shitty-ass rants that are all like this.
Oh my god, Justin Bieber. More like Sid McGaber. He sings like a she. Fuck Justin Bieber. Fuck Call of Duty. Fuck Israel. If you like Justin Bieber or dislike this video, you are a gay Jew that deserves to be brutally raped and killed. Swah 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 swah.
No, fuck that shit. Those rants are as bad as the shit I'm gonna talk about, which is called Greeny Phatom. What is Greeny Phatom, you may ask? It's a shitty MS-Paint web show that seems to be made for the sole purpose of showing off logos nobody gives a rat shit about. First of all, look at the animation.
I'm completely operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Wow! I feel good!
Wait, what am I saying? This can't be called animation. It's just a slideshow of half-assed MS-Paint drawings. The characters barely move their lips when talking. The humor?
Cough. What in the world is this?
Sony Wonder Soup.
It's just shitty references to memes or logos that are as funny as a train wreck. The plots are also ripped off from other cartoons or are just shit about logos. It's funny how this shit is all about logos, yet its logo looks uglier than the shits I usually take after eating at Burger King. The main character is a stupid thing called Little Guy. I think it's supposed to be an ant, but that's hard to determine to be honest, because it looks like a pink turd with a basketball and wires on it. Also, Little Guy is the same size as the other characters. So what's so little about him then? His dick? Oh, I get it. Little Guy is Chinese.
China has very small wings. Very small. Okay.
And it's hard to determine what the rest of the characters are, because this shit is fucking confusing. I know one of them is called Dr. Vincent, or Dr. Henson. Fuck, not even the names are consistent. But anyway, this Dr. Guy is just Little Guy with some diamond on its head. Fucking original. The voice acting, as you can see, is just shitty speak-only voices. Those are okay. For a rant like this one, it makes the rant funnier, but in an animated cartoon they just sound monotone and emotionless. And it's really stupid how the creator claims this cartoon was aired in the late 20th century, which is completely impossible. Sure, American networks sometimes did air some really terrible cartoons back then, but they wouldn't have accepted this garbage. But I'm not even gonna bother explaining why this isn't old, because it's too fucking obvious. I also don't really understand the name of this crappy web cartoon. What the fuck does any of this have to do with the color green? And what is a phantom? Don't you mean phantom? Well shit. Who's the creator, you might be asking right now. Well, the creator claims to be called Robert Stainton, and he posted a photo of who he claims to be. But I googled this name, and it seems that this photo is actually an edit of a photo of a Canadian university professor, who also happens to be called Robert Stainton. So, making this sorry excuse of a cartoon isn't enough it seems. You have to steal somebody's identity as well. That's fucking terrible. The creator also tries to give credit to a clusterfuck of completely unrelated real companies, although obviously none of these companies made this shit. At first you might look at this and think that a really smart troll is behind this. Well, that's possible. But no trolls are behind the retarded fanbase and the shitty ripoffs that some schmucks love to churn out of their tight buttholes. Yes, this has a fanbase. You might not believe what you're hearing, but it's true, sadly. First of all, let's look at the ripoffs, which are all shit about logos as well. What the hell is that even supposed to be? Let's see. Is this supposed to be a mentally challenged blob? Because that's exactly what it looks like. This crappy ripoff in particular is called Greeny and was made by the same person as Greeny Phatom. Its main character is that piece of shit you just saw, which is called Greeny Guy. What the fuck does Greeny even mean? Greeny is exactly the same shit as Greeny Phatom, except that at least it has a defined set of characters, and it also has crappy Mario colors in it. But most of Greeny Phatom's retarded fans hate it for no apparent reason at all. And then there's Geo's world. Again, what the fuck is up with a name? Geo? What does any of this have to do with the Earth? Its main character is also a mystery like Greeny Guy. It looks like a fucking lamppost. Its name is Geo Guy. Yep, super original indeed yo. And there's a lot more of these webtoons, but I won't even bother mentioning them. All of these crappy webtoons seem to follow some kind of pattern and are all the same shit. Their creators also give credit to lots of companies that wouldn't even bother making this shit, and they try to make people believe these cartoons are old. It also seems that each of these has at least one little guy color in it too. All of this crap looks like it was made by an autistic manchild. That's right guys, zapping to the extreme and shit. Now let's look at the fanbase. Basically, it consists of retarded kids that act like severely autistic internet tough guys. When you piss them off, they usually call you a fan of some shit they don't like, claim that they grounded you, give you a half-assed warning or make up some other half-assed insult, and they usually block you as well. Even Ring Drop seems to make better insults than these idiots.
You suck bows along with hoes.
They also try too hard to be cool by claiming to hate me, Zekar, Doomer, or any other guy that became old news a long time ago. Seriously, it's fucking retarded. If you don't like this shit, well, some might respect your opinion, but others will have a bout of nerd rage. They most likely will call your opinion a rant even if it's not a rant, and will throw shit at you and write some shit about you somewhere. They might also make shitty propaganda videos like this.
Oh, Tato, Tato, Tato.
Seriously, that's one of the most retarded things I have ever seen in my whole life. Murkiko isn't the fucking little irregular, and he doesn't say potato potato like a dumbass all the time. Also, let's look at the description. First of all, Murkiko isn't a person, it's a character, created by Mitten Kitten Studios. There's not just one person behind the Murkiko franchise, but I assume this is referring to Mitten Kitten Studios. Copyright obsessed? Are you fucking kidding me? This is coming from somebody who seems to jack off to a webtoon, which is mostly stolen copyrighted shit. Anti-Greeny? We never said anything about hating bronies, although we do dislike rabid bronies, just like we dislike rabid fanboys of any kind. That doesn't make us anti-bronies, we won't try to exterminate them or anything. Overall, it can be said that Greeny Phatom is AIDS, and so is its fanbase. I'm out.